Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? Today we have to revise convection. We know that liquids and gases may be poor conductor of heat, but they carry heat because their particles are free to move around. Convection cannot happen in solids because their particles are held in a framework and cannot move freely as they do in liquids and gases. Liquid and gases are included in fluids. We can observe the process of convection when water is boiled in an electric kettle. This is an electric kettle. Red arrow shows the direction of movement of hot water, and these blue arrows show the direction of movement of cold water. This is the heating element of the kettle. The water that touches the heating element of the kettle, or that is near the heating element, warms up. Warm water is less dense as compared to cold water. It rises upward, and in this way the process of convection takes place. Transfer of heat by the actual movement of heated molecules from hot to a cold part of the fluid is known as convection. Cold water from the surroundings come to take the place of the hot water and in turn becomes hot. In this way, a continuous circulating stream is set up in the kettle. This is called a convection current. In the same way, a convection current also occurs when a room is heated by a room heater. This heater is placed over there. The air in front of this heater gets warm. Warm air is less dense than cold air. It rises above. Cold air from the surrounding moves to take its place and in turn becomes warm, and it also rises up, and in this way a continuous circulating current starts, that is known as convection current. In this way whole room is heated. Air in the whole room is heated. This is land and this is sea. During the day the land becomes warm with the heat of the sun earlier as compared to the sea water, as a result of which the air above the land becomes warm. Warm air, being less dense, rises upward, and cold air from the sea come towards the land to take its place. In this way, during the day sea breeze blow from sea to land. Clouds form when warm damped air rises and cools. Next we have to do the test yourself. Why can liquids and gases carry heat? The answer is liquid and gases, it will start from this line and end at this line. Question number 2. Explain how a heater warms all the air in a room. The answer will start from this line. A room can be warmed by a heater. We have to cut this line and end at this line. From this line to this line. Question number 3. Why do you think it takes a long time to heat a room with a high ceiling? In a room with high ceiling, it takes longer for the warm air to rise to the ceiling and for cold air to come to take its place. Question number 4. Why do you think convection cannot happen in solids? Convection cannot happen in solid. It will start from this line and end at this line. Thank you.